I'm like, hold on a second. Let me get that right. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to Be So Light. So, I am on here today to talk about two, maybe not just one thing, but several things. And I was just working on my new clearing modality um, for spiral light. And one of the clearing modalities that I like to work on is when I have to clear your, um, helping you to clear your seals. But there's something that's been coming up a lot. And I thought about something. The title of the video is oponopono. And it's all about, um, hold on a second. I don't know why this is trying to show itself, but there. Ho'oponopono. It's the Hawaiian clearing prayer. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. And today I've gotten some very interesting energetic info. I thought that was very interesting. And I had to sit with it to see how it kept showing up in my life, you know. And this is for all of you healers that run into this problem. And you feel like there's nobody you can talk to about it because it happens and you're kind of like, well, you just kind of leave it. But when you are on your path, you will run into people who will just try to use you for their benefit, okay, for what they want. They will paint and dangle a carrot in front of your face to make everything so good and even help you think that they're for you for your greatest good of your dreams of what you want to do. But really, they're not for you. They're really they're going to start off, but as long as you do exactly what they say because you're beholding to them, they will have you under their thumb all the time. And then when you break away from their holding and you say no more, they get very angry about it because they can't manipulate you anymore. Two, they can't bully you anymore. Three, they are not controlling you anymore. Four, they're not pulling energy off of you anymore. So I'm inviting you to look at this, where this energy might be coming from. It might be coming from relationships, an old job or a current job that you're in, where there's this beholding energy with the person, place, or thing, which always makes you feel like you owe them something. Okay. They did whatever they wanted to do at the time on a timeline to assist you. And after that assessment, everything played out the way it needed to play out. When it ends, you don't owe that person anything. Let me say that again. When it ends, you do not owe that person, place, or thing anything anymore. Rather, they keep thinking that you do or not. So you're probably thinking, why am I talking about this? Why am I bringing this up? I'm going to use a very interesting scenario. I'm going to explain it in a very interesting way. And I'm going to talk about some other things also. I find it very disturbing not even disturbing. I can't even use that word. I find it very disappointing that there are individuals who will go to great lengths to put out harmful stuff on people as much as they can. Okay. And I'm not talking about, you know, petty little stuff. I'm talking about they will literally threaten other people if they are involved with someone else or know someone else outside the threatening box. Okay, let's just put it that way. So let's put it like this. If Peggy left of it left left an abusive boyfriend, let's do that one. And all the friends and everybody that knew Peggy, she built a really good relationship with all those friends and like a sisterhood with friends and everything and connections and all of that, right? Okay, follow me? Peggy couldn't take it anymore. Peggy left. She had to get out of it. She didn't want to be holding to the relationship anymore. She had to get out of it because she wasn't feeling like herself anymore. She felt like she had been drained out from being in a relationship that was no longer for her highest good. There you go. Follow me? Okay. We're going to use Peggy. Thank you, Creator, because I was trying to figure out how to speak sweetly without harm. So Peggy leaves. Okay. Gets out of the situation. She's rejuvenating herself. She's taking care of herself. She goes through some trials and tribulations because she had to leave that toxic energy behind. She had to get away from the abusive boyfriend. Okay. She had to get away from the home setting. She had to leave it all behind. And she had to totally trust that Creator was going to take care of her. Creator had her back. No matter how everything looked every single day, no matter where she didn't know where she was going to sleep, where she was going to eat, what she was going to do. She had to trust Creator. Okay. And she did. Peggy did. She trusted Creator. But then she finds out that the abusive boyfriend, all the relationships that she came in contact with and had, and people that she was following on her little medias and all that, they started blocking her because they were not allowed to follow her because the boyfriend was threatening them because she left, because Peggy left. So the boyfriend said, if anybody talks to Peggy, does anything with Peggy, I'm gonna deal with you personally. Okay. So the boyfriend was gonna have it out with anybody talking to Peggy. All right. So the boyfriend goes out. He doesn't want to tell the whole story. He doesn't want to take accountability for all the stuff he's done to Peggy, all the things he's done, or either stood by and watched happen and was a part of it. Doesn't want to take ownership for all the hidden stuff that he was doing to Peggy. Why she left. All right. So Peggy is aware of this. But Peggy just keeps it real, says exactly how she feels. She stands in her light of herself. She stands in her sovereignty and she claims it as such. Even though the boyfriend that has all the friendships with all the friends and everything, which were, they because they were together, they had all these relationships, friends with all these friendships. But because he painted the picture that Peggy wasn't welcomed and Peggy wasn't good, Peggy was a bad person. He has to paint that picture so he can get others to follow suit, to follow that line. How many of you experience that when you figure out the person in your relationship or you done with a relationship, they go out and they talk badly about you because they feel threatened if you still hold a relationship with anybody else. They don't want that. I call them relationship extender destroyers because they have to go destroy as much as possible of you. So nobody will ever have anything to do with you because of a storyline that they chose to say that would benefit them energetically. Follow what I say? So I find it very interesting that Peggy, she finally just says, "Well, I'm going to stand in my truth and I'm going to stand in it because I'm not making anything up. This is what the situation was. This is what it was." But the boyfriend that Peggy left is still trying to hold on to an old made up storyline that he's the victim of all the things that he did for Peggy. He got her this house and, got her all these different things and helped support her in everything that she wanted and got her out there. And people just loved being around Peggy. But when the relationship was over with, the boyfriend couldn't handle anybody being connected to Peggy anymore. So that boyfriend became like the mafia and started threatening people. If you have anything to do with Peggy, I'm gonna take you out, or I'm gonna if any of the people are doing projects with the boyfriend, working on housing projects and stuff like that, or business entrepreneur things and working on computer setups and stuff like that. The mafia boyfriend was gonna fire them from their jobs, the positions. He wasn't gonna pay them no more because they were talking to Peggy. Are you following what I'm saying? Because I know there's a lot of you out there have experienced the Peggy syndrome with the toxic boyfriend syndrome. That's not that the boyfriend represents the situation. Not physically, doesn't have to physically be the boyfriend, okay? So Peggy finally just said, after some time had went on, and still hearing how people that Peggy had met and everything wanted very much so to still see how Peggy was doing, see, maintain contact with Peggy. But no, the mafia boyfriend said, "No, you can't do that. Those are against the rules of my domain." So Peggy says, "Okay, well then I guess I have to whole pono your butt then." But Peggy kind of thinks of the boyfriend and says the boyfriend hasn't always been like that. Boyfriend had a really big heart, really good, but was just very controlling, very manipulative, very toxic. The boyfriend would always be a different facade in front of other people, but afterwards was something else. Afterwards, and did not. was always accusing Peggy of something that she wasn't doing. You know those type. You seeing somebody else? Where did you get that from? You know, always assuming negative stuff on somebody that wasn't true, making up stuff that wasn't true. Now you're probably saying, Felicia, why are you bringing this up? And we just went through these blah blah blah. Today's a portal day. I'm bringing it up because it's it's one of those things that is that everybody has experience in their life, especially if you're a healer. Ooh, if you're a healer, you've experienced the medicine wannabeers. You've experienced the medicine stealers. You know, didn't know Adam from Adam, and then as soon as you started doing it, all of a sudden they decide, you know, they're gonna take it. What's those movies called? Mimic 1, 2, and 3. Mimic, yeah, energy like that. And if you're in this field of being a healer, you're going to run across people like this. You're going to run across carrot danglers. You're going to run across um, people who envy what you do, but don't want to do the work themselves to do what you do, but want what you have and will tear you down if they don't get it or they can't be something like it. They have to tear you down in order for themselves to feel better about themselves. And you'll find that in job settings, you'll find that where you have somebody acting out in a passive aggressive way, doing things passive aggressively because their whole thing is to make you feel bad or to do something bad to you because they're not brave enough to come and do it directly in your face and to come and say it directly to you, but they passively aggressively do it. That's what I'm talking about. And we all have that nature. Okay, we all have that passive aggressive nature to do that. But what I'm talking about is the ones that hang on to it to keep using Peggy's energy to still get things and making up scenarios to cover. That's what I'm talking about. So you're probably saying, well, how do you deal with something like that? How do you welcome, thank you. How do you deal with something like that? How do you do that? I said, well, this is how I've had to learn to deal with this because I have had a lot of Peggy situations. Okay. And I'm always quick to give everyone the benefit of the doubt. But when I see things and it's not right, I will speak the hell up. And I will say, that's not right. And I will go out of my way to correct something for somebody, no matter what. I will go correct it. Or I will figure out a way how I can help that person if something didn't go right the way they thought it would and they needed to personally get in contact with me because there was somebody playing around in the cookie jar. Okay. So I don't get angry about it. I just get it's kind of like I'm 57 years old now. I don't have time to be dickling around, pussyfooting around with shenanigans of people who got that going on. You know what I'm saying? So if you're experiencing this and you had to get out of a toxic relationship because you were Peggy and you didn't want to keep being beholden to some person, place, or thing or situation that was playing out that was having you looped in a timeline trap and keeping you there when you knew it was time for you to move on? One, don't apologize. When it's your time to move on, it's your time to move on. Because if you stay too much longer in a situation, your body will start to break down. You will start having illnesses for no reason, all because your soul is trying to get you to step out of the situation. That's no longer good for you. Okay, that's no longer nourishing, supportive, and in divine alignment with you. Okay, this is where we are right now in this number 7 year. This is the prep for what's to be next year in the 8 year before we get to that number 9 year. Okay, so if you're experiencing this, rather a friendship came to an end and you had to deal with all the spout off, or the negativity that that person went and said, s- splurring up your name, just stay in your light, because nobody gets away with it. All the harmful stuff that they do, the things they project and say negatively, nobody gets away with it. Truth is truth. That's all there is to it. And when I come on my station, my channel, Be So Light, I speak my truth. Be so light. I'm staying in my light and I speak my truth. You might not like it. You might not want to hear it. It might be triggering to you. But at the end of the day, after you have watched the video, you're going to learn something. And you're going to have a moment to sit with yourself and have medicine time with yourself and say, where the hell is this showing up in my life? The times of fake it till you make it type of stuff, those days are gone. Fake it till you smile like it doesn't bother you, those days are gone. We're in timelines of be real and organic, have integrity, have sincerity, have compassion, have love. And there's some people that don't have that. They don't have that at all. They're missing that. You want to know why they're missing it? I'll tell you why. Because somewhere in their life, they got bullied, they got pushed down, they were told they were nothing, they had a hard time, they had to struggle a lot. They never got that healing for themselves. And hurt people hurt other people, period. That's all there is to it. Hurt people hurt other people. So when I was sitting here and I was documenting this clearing that's being added into Spiralight. Spiralight is I love what I do, because when I'm in that next level, I get another way of how to clear something. And it's speaking to me. Certain things will be said twice or 3 times in a day. And that's how I know Spirit is talking to me, saying, this is the next thing you need to clear. So think back all the shots you got when you were a little kid, when you were born. Yeah. Let's just clear that all out, that stuff. Yeah. I'm going to do that. I'm going to help you do that. Got the downs. Got that upgrade for it. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So it's going to be good. So, yes, time for midwives. It's time for light wives. It's time for the light priestesses. I need to say light priestesses. Are you getting that inkling? Getting that call? Are you getting that tug? Like you need to be doing more? But you still got this energy scenario playing around with you in the background in your head that's there. So here's my message to all those that if I hurt your feelings or whatever happened, and I already know I will not get an apology from you because you are not that type of person to step up into yourself and to claim that. Let me repeat that again. I already know that I'm not going to get any kind of apology from those who have really hurt me and offended me in any way, shape, or form. And they know what they have done to me personally. I already know I'm not going to get an apology from you. I already know you're never going to clean it up with me. And you know what? I'm okay with that because that just goes to show me, are you ready? Here it comes, that you got that much more work to do on your own self. There you go. There you go. Yeah, yeah. Just, yeah, take that in. Take that in. I want you to take it in. You got that much more work to do on yourself. So here we go. Oh, oponopono, 100%. Thank you so much. Oh, oponopono. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Because when you can sit back and you can say that to the ones that have walked all over you, have trashed you, have hurt you in ways that you yourself keep asking you, what the hell? Doesn't matter who it is. When you can say the Ho'oponopono prayer and just put it out there, that's your soul essence releasing that energy, saying no more. Oh, Ashe. That is creating a sacred shield of light from the one who sent it out. And it's going to wherever those hooks and cords are being released right now. See all those hooks and cords from your heart, from your third eye, from your throat, from the top of your crown, from your root chakra, all the way down to your feet chakra, every chakra part of you. See all those hooks and cords to the person, place, thing, or situation that has been linked into your energy on that purpose. No matter how long the relationship was, friendship, sisterhood, whatever, whatever that relationship was, and it ended wrongly, and energetically there was stuff that's happened. Ho'oponopono that issue and send it out and say it 9 times. Be done with it. So I say this for all of you that are healers out there that have had to endure things like that, have gone through things like that, and it almost makes you feel like you don't want to be out around people no more because of stuff. But yet and still, you hear about the good things that you've done for people and how you changed their life. You hear about it. So don't let other people's energy stray you off your path. Right now, it is very crucial that we stay true in our light, and it's very crucial that we stay on our path. And whatever trials and tribulations that we are experiencing on our path, that we orchestrated for ourselves so we can be these higher divine beings, you need to fucking pass that shit and keep it going. I'm sorry, gotta say it like that, but you gotta pass it. You gotta pass it and keep it going. And only surround yourself with people that have your back, that love you. They're not sitting there cutting your ass down. They're not smiling in your face. Oh, hi, how's it going? And then, you know, becoming a xenomorph. You know. Just surround yourself with good people. And stay out of the ones that 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 paint the the toxic energy. They paint the picture like everything's going to be like this, and they're going to do this and this and this for you and help you with this and this and this, and they don't come through. See, Peggy had to just let all that go because pay attention as the healers. Words match the actions. Are they walking what they say? Do they mean what they say? Do their words and their steps align with the outcome? And if it doesn't, you need to go and just be done with that. Don't take it personal. It just shows that person has that much more growing to do. But you keep your light strong and keep moving. Okay? Don't lower your light. Right now, it is on. Okay? We do not have time for this shenanigan games. All right? None of us do. It is on. If you are on your path, stay on it. Stay focused. Stay in passion of it. Stay driven. Stay out of judgment. Stay out of cutting people down. Stay out of all that gossiping. Stay out of that. That's not going to serve you. It's not. What serves you is being who you are and being true to yourself and knowing that there is a whole lot of good that you've already done that's being noted and has already been placed in the stars. And your team, your divine team, knows all your good stuff that you've done. And that's all that matters. And as you're working and healing yourself and moving through and letting go of whatever happened in your life and not holding on to it, that's a star for you. So I'm going to end out with those of you, I want you to go and go on Tubi and go watch the movie Looker. 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 Okay. Go look at that movie. It's made in 1981. Yeah, it's way back there. But guess what? It has a lot of information of what and how our technology plays with us. Okay. You got to watch it all the way up to the end because this is where the big CEO puts puts all the information right there. It says it. It has all these people in the room saying it, what everything is about the TV and everything. It's crazy. I mean, back in the time when I watched it, I was like, wow, this is such a good movie because I was like, you know, in amnesia land. Before you wake up and you go, I see the light. I'm awake now. Where the hell am I? This is not. What rabbit hole did I crawl down? You know what I'm saying? So go check that movie out. I'm telling you. You're gonna look at it and you're gonna say, wow, this was made in 1981. And it's almost like when you watch it, your mind is gonna start going, it's gonna start aligning everything of how they do it now. Da, 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 da. Yeah, we're having so much fun at this show. Lights were flashing on us. I came home, I couldn't remember anything. I was having who did I go see? I think it was Rihanna. Oh, I don't know. Maybe it was some kind of star. Just saying. But get ready because wave of energies are coming in and get ready for March. March is a three, that three energy. That's that trinity. That's that manifestation energy. It's also the splitting and opening a little bit more. What's going to come out that egg? What's coming out? Since they keep talking about eggs so much. Don't you just sometimes you just get so sick and tired of the same old stuff with the others doing their thing and it's kind of like they follow each other all the time. I'm like, is there anybody that's just kind of like individual that just, you just see it for what it is and you just say, you just say it. Whatever. But go check out Looker. And please stay in your light, stay true to yourself, um, and be good to yourself. And just remember, Peggy got out of the situation because Peggy got tired of the toxic boyfriend being controlling, manipulative, beholding. She was so beholding to him. She had to get out of it. And then all the people started treating her bad because he said, don't have anything to do with her anymore. They believed the storyline. But did anyone go check on Peggy afterwards to see how Peggy was doing? Nope. Interesting, isn't it? That's why Peggy is doing very nicely. All right, lovelies. I hope you got my story. Have a wonderful evening. Be good to yourselves. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Thank you, my new subscribers. Notice on here and Be So Light, we say it like it is. Kind of like how they use the purple lights. Yes, yes, that's that flash. They just simplified it. That's the flash now. Instead of them using the flash in the movie and the gun, now the flash is that. That's what that is. So everyone, be good to yourself. Here on Be So Light, we we stay right in our light and we stay right. We stay in our divine light and we stay right. So good show, much love. Honey, thank you. All right, everyone be good to yourself. Much divine love to all of you. All right, see you soon. Bye.